The spat over spying has now reached the highest levels in both Canada and Brazil, and it could develop into a full-blown diplomatic war. Brazil's president is outraged about reports Canada's spy agency has been electronically eavesdropping on her country. And today, our Prime Minister said there's reason to be concerned. Jennifer Madigan reports on what our spy agency has been up to and what's at stake.
It's headline news in Brazil, revelations that Canada's electronic spy agency has been conducting industrial espionage aimed at Brazil's Ministry of Mines and Energy. Halfway around the world in Indonesia, these reports are also being taken very seriously by Prime Minister Stephen Harper.
So I'm obviously very concerned about this story and about some of the reports around it. Very concerned.
At Brazil's embassy in Ottawa, the ambassador refused to comment today. But Brazil's president, Dilma Rousseff, has made it clear she's very angry about being a target of this Canadian spy operation.
This suggests that our government has lost its moral compass. We have no business spying on other countries to try to gain commercial advantage over them.
Canada has a lot to lose if this turns into a major diplomatic war. 500 Canadian companies are active in Brazil, which is now the largest economy in Latin America, 7th largest around the world.
I think it gets a little bit difficult to negotiate trade agreements or to build more cooperative ties when you're in a cyber war with a country.
The controversy has thrust Communications Security Establishment Canada, known as CSEC, into the spotlight, a space it likes to avoid. This super-secret agency based in Ottawa can monitor emails, text messages, phone calls. It's not allowed to spy on communications within Canada, but everything outside our borders is fair game. There is a watchdog that monitors CSEC, but most of the agency's work is done in secret, and critics say more safeguards are needed.
What we're learning is appalling. We have to hold them to account. Otherwise, who knows what else might come out.
As I say, we are concerned and we will do appropriate follow-up.
But given the secrecy surrounding CSEC, Canadians will likely never hear much about that follow-up. Jennifer Madigan, Global News, Ottawa.
As Jennifer mentioned, upsetting our trade relationship with Brazil would be a huge economic hit. Brazil's our 11th largest trading partner. We sent $2.6 billion in exports there last year, including fertilizers, oil and machinery. $4 billion worth of Brazilian goods came the other way. And Canadians invested nearly $10 billion in Brazilian companies last year, while Brazil invested nearly $16 billion in Canadian stocks. And this may not be the end of the story for our country. The Guardian journalist who has been breaking stories about this based on files from the whistleblower Edward Snowden says there is more evidence as yet unpublished that Canada is heavily involved in espionage.